All right, we're going to go legit or not for this next 120. Another quarterback expected to be on the move this offseason, Tony Romo. He isn't expected to play Sunday against the Eagles. Dylan, legit or not, the Cowboys are increasing Tony Romo's trade value by sitting him in Week 17.
You know, Laura, only they know that because only they kind of see his reps right now. If there's a lot of rust on his arm, if he looks fragile, if he does, if they feel in-house like he doesn't have a lot of gas left in the tank, then they're better off sitting him because they don't want to show that on the field and give people game film to say, ooh, we're not making a move for Tony Romo. That guy is not what he was 3 years ago. I tend to think, my inclination is to say, that the reality is not only for their right now, for their present, just as an insurance policy, as a fire hydrant, as a fire extinguisher, in case something happens to Dak, you want to be able to have Tony Romo with a little bit of reps under his belt right now. What that also does, if Tony plays halfway decent behind that offensive line, which Tony should, where you got Zeke, you got a great offensive line, you have weapons on the outside. We know he's got a great chemistry with Witten, with Dez Bryant. If he can look pretty good, then it's going to up his stock to show people a small sample size of one game, say he still got it. We'll make a move.
Yeah, but do you think that means that the Cowboys maybe know something that we don't since they're not going to play him?
Very possibly. Because, I think right now there's questions. If I'm a GM, I'm interested in Tony Romo, but I'm not giving up too much for him because I have doubts that the injuries have just taken too much of a toll, and this is not the same quarterback that can give me a full slate of 16 games next season.
He's a glass. He's made of glass.
He is without a doubt, Mr. Glass from Unbreakable. That's what Tony Romo is. And he's 37, 38 years old? He's not getting any younger with all the surgeries. If they feel like putting him out there is going to let teams know there's not a lot left, then they should sit him. I guess they should. For me, I think they should play him just to help himself. And if in turn that diminishes his trade value a little bit, at least get him some reps now in case anything happens to your